Hello, Gary at Which City Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly today. I told you to send this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And the first thing, if I don't want to waste your time, Gary, I don't want to waste mine. So I'll make this as quick as possible. But at the end of the video, you want to hear more. Why don't you reach out? Let's set up a time to talk. If not, no big deal. Take the tips I give you and you can apply them to your site. First thing we'll talk about is content. So I'm on your home page, as you can see, and I'm just scrolling through looking for how much content you have on there. And you don't have too much. You have under 100 words. Typically what I would recommend is having over 1,000 words of content. And the reason that we want so many words of content is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put in that content, such as roofing Salem MA, for instance, for your area. And at the top of any Google search, you're going to see these ads come up first. Ads are great for, bringing you in some visitors. They're the first things that a new consumer would be seeing if they're doing a search, because this is kind of showing someone who obviously would not know of a roofing company. So the first thing anyone will see is the ad. So it's a kind of a great way to get you, right in their face right from the beginning. After that, you're going to have the map section. Top 3 companies show up in this section based on citations. And citations are when you have your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. Those are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we have our organic section. This is where we start to see the companies show up with their websites. So there'll be 10 results per page. Just remember that. So at the very bottom, you will see some more ads. These are the kind of the older ads down here that we see. But you will see the top 10. So if you want to be on the first page of any search result or keyword, then you really have to be in the top 10. So if we were ranking this term here, roofing Salem MA, number 1 would go to Yelp, which is a directory site. Number 2 would go to Home Advisor, which is also a directory. 3 would go to Better Business Bureau, also a directory. Number 4 would go to A&A Services Home Improvement. And number 5 would go to Olin Roofing. We could keep going, but I think you guys get my point there. So next thing I'm going to do is take your website. Let's see, whichcityroofing.com, and I'm going to put it right ahead into Ahrefs. One other note, where you guys have just home here because it's your home page, you could save this as a keyword, such as Which City Roofing or Roofing Salem MA. It's another way to get a few more keywords in. It's kind of saving it as a header. Where yours just shows up as home. And Google does send crawlers through, and that's what helps determine who is ranked where on searches. And it would help to have a couple more keywords because they can't tell if it's on the title of the page in there, or you could also save pictures with keywords as well. So I'm seeing right now that you guys do have some local trust in the area. You don't have a ton of power. You got a 0 right now for power, and that's kind of what's probably hurting you guys a bit. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever has the most votes, that's who's going to get, the most attention, the most popularity. So you guys right now have 5 referring domains sending you back 10 links. What that means is there's just 5 other websites out there that have links on them that go back to your page. So those 5 pages have 10 links on that go back to you guys. You guys right now can be found for 4 different keywords or keyword searches, such as we did one as an example, roofing Salem MA. But unfortunately, the keywords, they are what drive the traffic, but for you guys right now, we're seeing that you're averaging 0 visitors to your site per month. This is actually on a monthly basis. So if we click your 4 keywords, we can kind of see what's going on with them. First one we see is a great keyword which is what we searched, roofing Salem MA. 20 people do search this every single month. What we see for you guys, though, is that you're number 14. So you did drop 1 spot as well. So what that means is, like we said, there's 10 results per page. So 14 is going to put you basically in the middle of the second page. So what's happening is people looking for roofing, unfortunately people nowadays especially, they probably look at the top 10 results. They're not going to most likely page 2. So I think what's happening is they're just not finding you guys on page 2 there. So ideally we want to get you in the top 10 on the first page. But if you really want results, top 5, I'm going to get you top 3. All right, after that, Which City Salem MA. So this is just your name. These are great because this is what's going to bring you in, your essentially referral customers because they're searching you by name. They know who you are. Or it's going to bring you in potentially repeat customers, right? So it's good to have kind of a mix of these with your name and having ones that bring in new customers. So 10 people do search you by name with Salem MA on the end, and you guys are 32nd for that one. So you're on the 4th page towards the top. City Roofing Company, part of your name, 30 people search that way. You're 41 on page 5 at the top. Then we have www.which, 20 people search it. You're on page 6 for that one in the middle of 55. So I think the problem that we're seeing is that you guys do have some good terms. Definitely want more. Any surrounding towns you work in, different variations of, roofing Salem, you can put it in different ways. That would help you guys. Also, the biggest thing though is we got to get you ranked higher. And part of that is we can do that with content, citations, and other things too, getting you more keywords in there and more backlinks also. Just for the comparison, I'm going to take A&A Services. They were ranked number 1. We put them into error, so you see a little bit of a different story. 34 for the trust, 10 for the power, 206 websites sending them back over 1,500 links back to their page. They can be found for 282 keywords, and that's driving 122 visitors to their site per month. So if we take a look at their keywords, we should see a bunch more. They have 274, so exterior window trim. Not a bad one, but it is a national term. Not a great one that I would recommend because you're going to get people from all over the U.S., not people just in your area that you could help. So let's do a couple other ones. We do have, here's their name, A&A Services Salem MA. That's a great one for location. 40 people do search it. They're number 1. A&A Services, 100, number 2. A&A Services, 100, number 1. So on their own name, they're 1 and 2 respectively for those. And you can see that brings in probably about 140 people because this one looks like it's the same as that one. Let's see what else they have. We can find one for a new customer. Let's see. All right, here we go. Roofing Salem MA, same as you guys, 20 people, but they're number 5 for this one. So top 5, great place to be, middle of the first page. They're going to be getting some of those customers. So that's where they're getting some. You want to see more of these and less of these national ones like this with no location. All right, guys, so that's just a little bit about content, backlinks, and citations. I hope that you did find this informative. All I ask is a little feedback on this video, guys. Just let me know what you think. That's all I want to know, so I will follow up with you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.